Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy Friday. Sorry we're a little bit late. Technical difficulties, streaming. The players are going to say hello just to test that, too.
Hello.
Hello, just to test that too.
All right, cool. I can turn that off now. Now that I heard our voices, I can turn the volume off. Since sometimes you can go several moments without anyone even knowing that there's no sound on the stream. Has it happened? Yes. Raise your hand if it's happened to you. I think the longest I've gone is like 40 minutes.
Oh, dude, I've gone like 2 hours.
No sound.
Yeah, someone's like, oh, by the way.
Like the whole second half of the show, no sound.
Mm-hmm.
Or when I come back from a break, my mic is muted so they can hear Sirenscape. They can hear my players, they just can't hear me.
Mm-hmm.
For about 30 minutes or so.
Well, we don't have remedies tonight because apparently she doesn't know how to wear a headset. She kind of she sprained her ankle and it hurts her ankle to wear a headset. I don't know how that works, but she can't sit at her desk because it hurts. I understand that feeling. You got to keep it elevated. So is anybody want to volunteer to play the barbarian bard tabaxi? If you aren't volunteering, then you got to roll a d20. And the lowest result wins.
Fuck.
Yep. She's already released for your convenience.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's okay. You guys make a good pair. Clark, Clark, meow. Meow. Exactly.
It's like the Itchy and Scratchy show.
And since that was actually her, it's like she's here.
It's like she's here. That's too funny. So, last session you guys went to Curse a Ball and talked to what was her name? The teacher? Blah blah blah. And now you landed. They flew you down, and now you're heading off into the jungle looking for this lost palace of Rosnissi. It's rumored to be sunken in the swamp of this area. It's called the Nissi Wastes. And headed off in the morning. Been traveling most of the day. It as you get closer to the swamp, there's like less greenery, right? It's like the swamp has made the vegetation just wither, and I mean, there's still like pieces of stuck up branches and stuff, but it's all just shriveled up, barely hanging on to any kind of greenery, you know. It's kind of dark. You don't see any like creatures or rodents or anything running around. It's just eerily kind of quiet too. What? How are you guys traveling? Are you guys in a single formation? It's kind of tight. As you guys kind of get close to the swamp, you end up on like what looks like maybe a game path or something that's kind of cutting around the edge of the swamp. And who's in the front? Who would be like Hutton?
Well, right now it's showing Eleazar, but I would take the front if you would allow it.
So I was in the front because I had a 10-foot pole, and I was checking
Ah,
the
that is correct.
stability of the ground as we walked, since nobody had affinity to swamps. Didn't seem to make any difference. But if you would like the pole, you're welcome to it.
I think I gave you that poll, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Well, it came out of the.
But the the belt of many things, or the belt of useful items, or whatever that thing. The robe of useful items, the banana hammock. All right, I'll take the lead if you want to adjust us on the map or on the party sheet.
I'm gonna do it on the map too. Oh, almost got it right. All right, so you guys are like cutting down this path. Let me give you this map. Let's see how some of these special effects are gonna look for you guys. I have to turn off the. Let me see what a token view looks like. Huh? Everything look okay to you guys?
Yeah.
So you guys got the swamp to your
Yeah, we got
south.
the water.
Only thing I thought was the jungle. How I made it a little darker. Does that you see what I did? Does that make it seem weird, or does that look kind of cool to you guys?
Looks like the sunlight is being filtered through the trees.
Yep. Now, how big is this embankment from where we are to the water?
In some cases, you're squishing into wetness, but it's still easier to travel at the edge of the swamp than it is through the roots in the jungle. You know what I mean? So you just got to be careful along the edges. You know, every now and then you might, kind of goop into something or something. But that 10-foot pole, I'm, uh, I'm giving you easy that you guys are traveling pretty quickly. But when you guys get to about here, which is kind of your first little leg getting really close to the edge of the swamp, and you guys look inside the swamp, you see things moving. Like the swamp isn't very clear. I mean, it's kind of hard to do dirty water in fantasy ground, so I did my best, but it's not very clear. But you guys can.
I like this map a lot. I think you did a good job.
This is Dungeon Alchemy with a lot of Fantasy Grounds flair to it. Oh, I had an image I wanted to that I made too. That this is traveling through the jungle.
Nice.
Traveling through the jungle. It's a little green. I think it's
Has a
kind of.
very Samurai Jack feel to it. I like it.
And we're gonna have a little encounter here. So let me give you guys a roll. I'm gonna give you some requested roll. All the PCs initiative, and you guys get this button too. As, this is a big encounter. As Juku, you're the first one to really spot something moving. And at first you thought it was a Volkswagen, but then you realize that Juku's never seen a Volkswagen before, and only other solution is it's got to be an ankylosaurus. And and you guys get like lots of creatures moving about as some specters rise up out of the swamp water too. Jingo, the ship's a full 25 months. Thank you. As you realize why this swamp is so like eerie, because there's like it's like loaded full of undead. Smedley, what's his?
Oh my!
You can see him
That's a
there.
lot of-
All the zombies are under the water, and they're kind of starting to claw their way towards the bank, or walk, or scramble. And then this thing's like laying on its side, this ankylosaurus zombie, and it's starting to like scramble and try to stand up. It's kind of rooty down in the swamp down there.
I'm going to say, well, I've been itching to give this a try. And I will, let's see how this spell works. First time using it. Let's see. I will take out a single piece of ammunition and toss it into the air and cast Conjure Barrage. See, 60-foot cone.
60-foot cone? That's kind of weird. Seems like it should be like a column, right? Like a not a cone.
No, 60-foot cone.
Dang.
Super shotgun shell. Boomstick.
That definitely got their attention.
How did I have Clar targeted? I should not have had Clar targeted.
All right, Clark's feathers go flying off of him.
He's like, "What the fuck, dude?"
Are
First
you
time you've ever heard him speak clearly.
Hey, Gorgio, are you gonna be on camera or no?
No, I
All right,
am shit.
let me turn off your little thingy bob so it gives your token bob over there.
Yeah,
There
I
we go.
literally just got home. I just got home from a 12-hour day, and
Oh, I don't want to see your ugly ass anyway, so that's fine. That's fine.
exactly. The
That's
feeling
fine.
is mutual.
Well,
Um,
you can see me just to point out. I'm just showing you. See.
I could.
Um.
She.
No, she's gonna rage and jump in the water. No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Snow is not going to go in the water whatsoever. Actually,
She's probably got a bow.
yeah, she has a spear, and she's going to throw the spear at the Ankylosaurus zombie.
We got a random teleport in the chat.
Oh no!
Of course he does. Of course Clar does. First, she's going to move over here within range, and then Clar is going to move right there within an actual square.
Oh, good call. And then Clar's gonna get his random teleport from from chat.
Oh, that's fine. He's playing in my Tomb of Horrors game tomorrow night, so it's okay. He's going to die anyways.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. Ooh.
And then
Well, you can't get teleported off the map, but you do get teleported over here into the bushes.
Straight up.
Right. And she's going to back up one because fuck this water.
She's like, holy sh! As it starts churning, kill onto you before you kill onto me. Yes. Ooh, this Spectre's still kind of fleshy. I don't know how a Spectre's still kind of fleshy, but we'll just go with it. He's got somebody else's skin on. He's like, it puts the soap on or it gets the lotion again. It's all confused because it's a Spectre. And it's got a fly of 50. Nice. So it's going to come flying. Oops. I'm holding the right button, ain't I? Ooh, it can get all the way over to Smedley, who just coned it anyways.
Bring it on.
And it's gonna try to give you some. Well, I'm gonna say because you're kind of at the edge of the swamp here, and this thing's like got to come right out on the edge, that it's in its sunlight a little bit. I'm gonna give it disadvantage. It's like, I'm gonna try to drain your life, but I don't want to get out of the swamp too much. Rawr. And it tries to like touch you with disadvantage. Oh, it was almost a crit. It wouldn't have been anyways. That was the second one. So it moved its move. It did its thing, and low slung zombie. Low slung. What's he? Well, they're in the water and they're zombies, so they got half speed. So they got a 20-foot movement. So if they dash, they can move 20 feet. Ooh, 5, 10, 15, 20. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while. I didn't factor that into my little encounter here. Let's put them in the swamp. 5, 10, 15, 20. They're all moving on a diagonal though, so they're getting there way faster in standard rules.
Didn't slow those specters down though, did it?
No, specters are the cavalry. Tangled mustache is gonna actually get up onto the land here. Kind of, you see him like pulling up his pants and straightening out his mustache a little bit, and he's like, "Range, Clar."
Clar is
You're like,
over here.
you're like, I mean, it's a good spot to take a crap, if you have to. I mean, I think Clark can poop on command, right? He is a bird, isn't he? I mean,
Yeah. So Collar is going to come up here and kind of wipe his tail feathers onto snow. He's going to throw a couple daggers at the slutty zombie because it's a slut.
he's got like a little mini skirt on
Uh-huh.
and some high heels.
Do another. So,
Oh,
and then, oh, nice. And then he's going to go behind the snow.
lightweight cravat. Clambering up onto the trail over here. Criminal voice. Spectre. Well, it is not going to waste any time, and it's going to come moving right up, straight towards. But just before it gets there, it goes under the water and becomes incorporeal.
Incorporated.
It got demoted. It was a corporal, now it's an incorporeal. I don't know. Resentful jaunt. It's another one. He's way out here. See, ooh, what's this circle? I'm getting away from it. I don't know. I'm going this way though. He's gonna come over here and get right up behind Juku. Oh, it's too bright out there. He's not gonna do that. Wait, stop. He's gonna probably come over here, like maybe right at the edge. You see him like in the swamp heading towards you, Juku. Trying to stay in the dim light as much as he can. Juku.
Alright, Juku is going to head up there and cast a new spell that he just got. Come on.
Spiritual weapon with spirit guardians on it. It's called Just Go Home, everybody else.
No, it's called Dawn.
Oh, it's like
actual sunlight.
It's does actual sunlight affect these guys? Well, maybe the spell does.
Specters. Maybe.
Well, they have sunlight sensitivity, so they're gonna be. We're sensitive. We have disadvantage, but I don't think it's gonna make them burst into flames.
No, they're not. They're not vampires. But regardless, I am going to hurt them.
That's a lot of dice. If this was on the table, that would have taken 15 minutes to kill all those guys. At least. Look at all the dead bodies. So what does this look like?
It looks like a... Let me pull up the spell here. The light of dawn shines down on a location until the spell ends. A 30-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder of bright light glimmers there, and it is considered actual sunlight.
So like probably appears in a kind of a maze pattern as it's coming down because of Ooptao. The
The sun
beams
has
of
risen.
light, yeah. And that's the sound that plays every time you use that spell?
Yep.
Just
Takes
constantly?
forever to.
Or is it ever going to
I
stop?
guess it's a long one.
I mean, how long does the spell last?
A minute,
I think the sound's longer.
probably. Probably.
Let me see if I can stop it on my end. There we go. Freaking, that some of them don't even get out of the swamp; they just die. Hideous. He's a. Just comes scrambling up on these roots, trying to get up. Where's he at? Right there. This guy too.
Oh wait, he should take half damage.
Who's taking half?
Hideous. Because if you end your turn, you make a saving throw, and if you fail, you take full damage. If you make it, you take half. Make sure he makes the save. This guy's never gonna fail. There. So you should take half of that. Yeah.
Oh, it's a pretty spell, but that's me. I did the stop ball. I don't think your stop ball's working.
Isn't it?
Um, Raggedy Nude Colored Turban also does ends his turn or whatever inside of it still.
Yep. So let me.
He fails too. And dies. Bold mistaken giggle. Well, you don't want to go into that light. I don't think he's going to come over this way. Oops. Hey, something's coming over this way.
Squeak, 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 squeak.
Ooh. Big zombie gets up. Oh, it was getting up last round. Actually, it's been getting up its whole round. Its whole life. So it's gonna you get up on this thing over here, kind of shake a little and get all of its muck and as much as it can, and start moving forward. What's this movement rate? Oh, it's still zombie speed, so it's like, so it doesn't get very far as it comes stumbling forward up the trail a little bit. Snow, you see this thing. Ankylosaurus zombie. It looks like it could tell you. It's gonna tell you. Eleazar.
All right. If you would put me in a square, please.
I'm gonna say you are in that square. Is that a square?
All right. So he's going to shoot. at Big Zombie. Drop the crossbow. Move up 30 feet. Bringing out his Morning Star.
Jagged jacket. He's gonna scramble over to these roots and try to start getting up onto the bank. I don't know what a joyful saunter looks like, but this guy's doing it. So is it start or end your turn?
It's end your turn.
All right, so he stupidly escapes.
Oh. What was his name? John Saunter.
Yeah, saunter.
Remove that effect from him.
Underhanded grin. 10 is not able to get out of it. Let's see, he gets just to the edge. He's like, he's climbing on these roots and stuff. Oh, that's a specter. Wait a second. He got plenty of movement. Matter of fact, I think he's going to get right up in your face. He's going to get in it. Try to touch you. Life draining you. Juku. Disadvantage because he doesn't like the light. Juku just sticks his chest out like he's Superman. Ugh. Dazzling ears. Zombie. Way over here in the corner. He's gonna kind of clamber up into the to the jungle a little bit. Grouchy, cruel-hearted stride specter is also gonna get out of there. And is gonna join his buddy over here on the cleric, who for some reason they seem to be attracted to a little bit. I don't know. You think it's the holy light that you're casting down?
It's because I'm gorgeous.
Yeah, it's because you're. But still is gonna life drain you, squinting his eyes, going rear, because it's too bright out. Maybe they're drow specters. They have double disadvantage in sunlight. Scared right leg. It's a scared right leg. Scared. Where's he at? Oh, he's way over here. Well, he's gonna just kind of scramble up onto the path. Anatomic trousers, same thing. They got a little hut line down there. Lightning bolt, freaking wannabes is what I see, right? Where's like, look at them lining up. Furious is going to get out of that area, not because he wants to, but because he's trying to get to shore. Nauseated giggle. Too bad you can't move that, huh? All right, top of round 2, Eleazar. What do we have?
All right, so
What do
using
I
my
have?
momentum
I don't know what that is.
as I run, I'm going
Hold
to
on, I must
move
have
up.
an option. Death saving throws turned on or something. Where the hell is that gonna be? Oh,
25 feet and smack this thing a few times until it stops moving. This is a big boy, A. So I'm going to use my action Soige. Alright, so I'm just pounding the back of this thing over and over, breaking, cracking off bits and pieces of it. And that is it for me.
What do you think's giving me the death saving throws on NPCs?
Death saves on NPCs.
Just remove the
Look for
dead ones and you
constitutional
won't have to worry about
amendments.
it.
Yeah, but there's something that's triggering it, and I didn't turn it on. The zombie edgy V-Nex is death failure. Maybe it's because they took radiant damage? Shit. Oh no, we'll let it go for now. We'll see what happens. Clar.
All right, Clark's going to come up to the dinosaur, and if she's going by snow, he's going to, psst, 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 come on, kitty. And she's going to glare at him, I'm assuming. And then Stabby at the dinosaur. That one misses, but
You got him in a bone. You stabbed him in a bone.
Well, we're going to do a thing. Hang on 1 second here.
Bonus action, stab left hand.
All right, so would a 20 a hit?
Oh, well, we can always go modifier and roll that.
Cool. All right, because his psionic power allows him to roll a dice if he misses on a thing. And he will get sneak attack.
It's like a superiority die kind of thing going on.
Pretty much.
You stab the thing in the skull.
And then he will see the specter, and we'll go over there. No, actually, I take that back. He won't go over there. He'll still there. So he'll stay.
He starts to go over there, and he's like, "Ka-ka-ka."
Yeah, water. And then he will actually throw a dagger at the other.
Oh. It's a hit.
And then he's going to back behind Snow again.
She didn't even get a chance to move.
I know. He's like zipping in and zipping out.
Hideous is gonna come scrambling up over here right next to Smedley. And is gonna stand up and take a swipe at Smedley. Trying to knock his hat off the top of his head.
Get away!
Totally
Swiper,
misses.
no swiping.
Totally misses.
Can't touch this.
Smedley.
Oh, he got entirely too close, didn't he? Let's see.
You like look over your shoulder, you're like, ugh. Okay, let me clear some of those guys out for you guys. Reduce lag too. A little bit. Corby Doll, thank you for the resubscription. 18 months. I really appreciate it, buddy. Thank you. All right, Smedley.
All right, this one has gotten too close, so I'm going to turn to him. And he's going to get some point blank action.
Like put
My
the
cat's over here keeps pawing my hand because he wants me to pet him.
you like turn around with your heavy crossbow and you like put it right to this thing's forehead and you pull the trigger. You shoot it right in the forehead. Just like goes down. Doesn't even try to get back up. It's like, ugh. Oh, aim at the.
Aim at the one over there on Juku.
Oh, the specter.
Yes.
Oh, that kind of surprised him a little.
That's all I got.
Oh, still trying to give Juku some touchy love. But I don't like the sun so much. Tactful, joyful saunter is going to come over and just try to slam on Juku. And can't get through his big old shell and shield and whatever else he's got.
All right. So as a bonus action, I am going to move this.
Oh, it does move?
Oh yeah, as a bonus action. I don't believe that they take the damage when I move it, though. I think it has to be on the end of their turn.
Yeah, that kind of would be par for the course. And what about the
Yeah,
one
that
that's
would be kind of
the one
crazy.
that's in corporal right now? What do you think? I don't think he's going to take it either.
And then as my action, I am going to, let's see, where do I have? I'm just going to Sacred Flame Underhanded Grin.
He fails. You like blast him right in the face. She's like, ah, thank you for releasing my soul. I
Anytime.
don't know. I don't know what he says. Dazzling ears. I don't know how you could tell his ears are dazzling from that far away, but we're gonna find out as he comes. He like stretches for half a second. He's getting ready to take off running, and he does his dash. Gets up ahead of everybody. I'm just gonna let him move through the spaces because it's more funnier. Resentful jaunt. Spectre. Oh, he's right at the edge of the pond here, at the edge of the swamp. But he definitely doesn't want to go back in that light back there. So he's gonna come around like this side into the dark area over here in the jungle. That's kind of a little bit darker. I think I'm still gonna give him disadvantage because of the bright light out there too is adding to the light. And trying to touch Eleazar.
Isn't the jungle dark though?
It's mostly dark, but there's a huge bright ass light 20 feet away, so
Okay, cool.
it's kind of bright. If the light wasn't there, I would have definitely not had no sunlight sensitivity. But no, somehow you throw your shield up. Anatomic trousers. He's got his running shorts on too. As he's gonna come moving forward. They're like running down this little path down here. Hut, 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 hut. You can hear them. They're getting into formation. Snow. Uh-oh.
So Snow's going to look at Claire and, in a very sweet voice, will let him know that if he does the again, she's going to do this to him, and then she's going to cast Shatter right there.
Kaboolie.
Hopefully the auto targets. I don't know.
Oh wait, will shatter affect the incorporeal one? Probably.
Shatter affects everything.
Hold on,
Anything that's in that range or in that
hold
sphere.
on. Let me find him. Criminal voice. Where's he at? I gotta turn him on so you can target him. He's right there.
There he is.
I guess technically he's kind of out of it, but I'll give it to you. He was moving that way anyways.
And Clara's eyes just grow wide. And she smiles.
Mistaken giggle. Yeah. I don't want to be here anymore. I want to be over here with my buddy trying to beat up on this guy that we know we can't beat up just yet. Life drain. Like,
Does he give 10 hit points?
no.
He failed so bad.
He just kind of is like totally off balance. He's like, he's tripping over shit. Criminal voice is gonna. I think he's gonna come around this way. Kind of come up behind Smedley over here. Trying to give him some of his like reaching out of the ground and stuff.
Don't want it none.
Trying to give Smedley some touchy love. No. Lightweight cravat. So, these guys. Turtle meat. Yeah, turtle meat. Turtle shell. No. Damn it. Tries to scratch the turtle shell, but
He
he's
hits
got
my
some.
back and
He got like some
messes up
wax
my.
and shit. It slips right off. Scarred right leg. He's all the way in the back. He's having a hard time with his leg, but he gets to moving, gets to trotting. Furious. I think he's also going to come up here. You know, holding his hands up to get out of this bright light. He doesn't like it. And then gets out of here and turns and sees the guy that made the bright light, but doesn't understand. He just wants to smash the thing in the face, but is not skilled enough to do so. Jagged jacket. JJ. We'll just call him JJ. It's way easier. He's like, he gets up on the shoreline. He's like, Dynamite. And he gets an extra 5 feet of movement because he's JJ.
Nice.
Tangled mustache. He's gonna come booking up. Top of round 3. Bold mistaken giggle on Eleazar. Getting used to the sun a little bit, but still got some disadvantage, I think. Bouncing off his armor.
With an 8, I don't know. I would think that would be a solid miss, but okay. I didn't write the extension.
Yeah, I don't know. This is blocked by armor, and you have an 8. And that means you have a -2 to your dexterity. Then it would probably work out that way, maybe. That your
All right,
armor
so
actually helped you.
I don't like this guy's attitude. He's gonna be resentful. He can do it somewhere else. As I finish him off with a couple thwacks with the Morning Star.
I think it's not fair. I was just a Chulton farmer, and Ross Nissy made me a swamp specter. Oh, he was being resentful.
And I'm sort of looking around, seeing if there's anything else. Half tempted to go back to sleep.
Oh, what are you
Ooh.
doing over here? Oh, and look, his friends are coming too. All right, let's deal with this guy first. Don't stand so close to me.
Don't stand so close to me. It's a song, right?
Yep.
The police.
10 points of damage, heavily wounded in the criminal voice. Spectre's like, I am a criminal and I have a creepy voice. As you shoot him again in this larynx. Now he sounds like Marty
Why
Simpson.
won't you die? Oh, you're already dead. Sorry.
Oh,
He's
homie.
resisting.
You have to shoot me. Not in my blue hair. Jagged Jacket. JJ? What? Good times? JJ. He's going to come just running right towards Eleazar, trying to do a headbutt. Just a flying, jump headbutt right at Eleazar. JJ totally bounces off your armor somehow again. I don't know. Everything bounces off your armor. Clar.
Alright.
I do have a lot of armor.
You have a lot. Oh, what the heck was the
What did
intelligence?
Clauder roll?
What was it for?
If he's smart enough
No, he's not.
to do something.
No,
Okay.
absolutely not.
Alright, so he sees Juku and all the friends, so he's gonna circle over there. And as he's walking over there, he's gonna look at Snow and psst, psst, psst. And then it sucks when Rama's not here because she can play off of it. I can't do it both.
She can do it when she watches it later. Oh, a crit with an effect. Oh, nice. So go ahead and roll damage. This is gonna hurt.
Yeah.
And it'd be funny if he made his con save and got back up though. So, oh,
He's not a zombie.
I know.
Not a zombie.
I could apply that real quick and we could try it again though. But 56 points of damage? No.
And then we'll look at Juku and say, I am here to help.
Thank you.
That's
Ooptow sends me.
ears.
Hold on a moment. When we're done with this, I'll baptize you in the name of Ubtao. This
Okay.
swamp should work fine.
Isn't that the ceremony where you have to drink turtle urine for some reason?
Mm-hmm.
It's not really part of the Ooptao tradition. It's part of
Well, the
Juku's.
baptism also
Juku's.
requires immersion underwater for a full 10 minutes.
Clark's like,
Oh, this one's getting up in Smedley's face, but he's like, I had to dash to get up here. Furious is still trying to get through this shell over here. He's like, I wonder if I push this button over here, if I can get into this thing. Oh, I found a button. I found a button. He like gives you a little, yeah.
Ah.
And suddenly the specters are like, no more disadvantage. Well, most of them, anyways. Snow.
yeah, Snow. That's going to piss her off, so she's going to rage. As soon as I can find the thing, she's.
All right, I gotta
roll.
Stop the dawn. It's very pretty.
Oh. Oh, cool.
Oh, cool. Necrotic heals these guys. That's nice. That's nice. No, I'm kidding. They all get healed.
So she's going to come up here. Let me. Sorry.
Is she going to choose Clar?
She might.
She can claim she couldn't control it.
What, each creature? Oh my god.
I thought she was going to cast Shatter on Clar. That's what she threatened him with.
That is what she threatened him with.
Each creature of your choice. 30 feet.
Holy cow. So she's gonna come up here.
We should put an aura on her. Let's do an aura of 30 on her.
Just happens once.
What is it? Just capital? AURA? 30?
Yeah, but it's only one time.
Yeah, it's only one time.
Oh. One time. Never mind. You got it.
Oh, so she'll. Yeah, thank you. And that's who she can get. Okay. We'll do this. Evens, she'll hit Clar. Odds she won't. All right, I guess she's gonna hit Clar with it too.
She should be able to get dazzling ears as well.
Oh, okay.
Just go ahead and roll the damage on those and we'll satisfy his later.
Nice.
Oh, he fails too. He's like walks right into it. Oops.
It's the same amount. Nice.
That worked out.
She gets 10. Okay, I'm gonna do this.
What's the Clark take?
Oh, cool.
Nice. And they don't go away. That's awesome.
Nice. Caller failed. Why didn't he roll his thing? Oh, he did. He took 5. Okay.
Oh, what kind of roll was it?
It was a concept.
Oh, so he couldn't use his
N-
uncanny dodge
Evasion.
either. Okay.
No. And I think. Oh wait, I think the extra attack only happens when she swings something. Oh no, because this is actually no. Would you rule that as an attack or no? It's just a save.
Do who?
The tentacle thing she did. Would you say that was an actual attack?
For what purpose? Like part of her, like to take
So-
away an action or something? No.
Well, because she will get an extra attack when she takes the attack action. So I'm just saying, would you say that's an attack or no?
No. That's just part of her thing, right? That just happens because of her wild state.
Oh yeah. Okay. So then she can do her attack.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
That's
cool.
considered a bonus action.
Cool. Okay. Oh shit. Yeah. Sorry. I've never done a wild magic thing.
They're crazy.
A
I
little
have
bit.
one. I
A
had
little
one.
bit.
oh, and
Oh,
then she
nice.
crits. And then she crits this thing.
And then she'll look right at Collar as she's bringing the accent on its
She
head.
like jabs it right in the eye with his axe, like.
Yeah, like psst, 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 this bitch. And
Apparently, these aren't the kind of zombies that get back up.
And that was all of her movement.
Well, they can't on a crit, so.
I'm just saying. None of them have gotten back up at all. I'm just saying these aren't the. This is a new type of zombie. They don't get back up. Criminal voice? Was he still alive over here? He's all on Juku's face over here. He's like,
No, he's over by Smedley.
I mean, not. I meant Smedley.
Yeah, he
I
is.
said Juku, but I meant Smedley. My brain wasn't functioning right. I'm gonna say he doesn't have any disadvantage right now because he's like coming out of the dirt and there's no bright light. He's just grabbing at Smedley and he gets kicked in the boot. Tangled mustache. She's like, he like bumps into his buddy. Buddy slips into the mud a little. But is gonna try to take a slam at Smedley. No. Also gets his boot. Atomic trousers. Oh. He's gonna come stumbling down towards Snow. Well, I'll say he goes like here, then there, so we don't have to worry about provoking attacks of opportunity. Cravat, 5, 10, 15, 20. Can get around and try to slam on Smedley. Ooh, a crit! This Smedley gets punched in the nose. Juku has. How far away are you? Do you have something that could stop a crit if you wanted to?
Alright.
And Clar's right there too.
Well, Snow.
Yes.
Cutting words.
Yes, I can use Sentinel at Death's Door, which will turn a crit into a normal hit.
And what's the
And
range?
he's within range, 30.
30?
And Smedley is exactly 30.
And that's a reaction?
Yes.
Snow, what is yours a reaction too?
Yeah.
Uh,
All it does is subtract. It's just cutting words.
Cutting words works on a crit?
No, it makes an attack, damage, or ability check. You can use your reaction to expend one use of your die and subtract the number rolled from the creature's roll.
So you could reduce damage.
Yeah.
Oh, it does count as an attack. It depends on the DM. Some of them allow it to work for cutting for crits. Some of them don't.
Yeah, because you have to technically. It says you got to before the DM determines whether it hit or failed.
Well, that's kind of hard in Fantasy Grounds, but I think because you get the bonus in Fantasy Grounds because you get to know it anyways. I don't think it works on a crit. Then we'll just even it out. We're just gonna make the scales level. But so you go ahead and use your reaction then, and we'll change that to. I mean, do you want to use it for a crit from a zombie? I'm just saying.
I'll use mine
Weird.
Yeah, you're okay. Okay.
to reduce it to a normal hit.
So let me. It's gonna take me forever to hit you again. I'm just gonna roll damage. In chat and then drop it on you. 3 points instead of whatever I would have rolled. Juku.
All right. Well, Juku sees his buddy over there, so he is going to turn on the turtle blender.
Uh-oh. The turtle blender.
What did I do? Who did I have targeted? Oh. Why did I... Oh, right. All the dead people automatically get it. So I'm going to move over there.
Here, let me get clear. You want to clear up some dead people?
Sure. Yeah. Move over
Nice.
to there.
And this
And
what
that
this
was
what
my...
this extension is whose? That's doing the
It
automatic.
started as a Kent extension and then got taken over by someone else. Kent stopped supporting it. And
All right, Smedley. You get the turtle power flying around you.
I'm feeling love. Oh, I got everything else flying around me too.
Yeah, you
Shit.
see all these zombies. They're all like, huh, huh, as these turtles are starting to like tear their clothes off of them, and they haven't started biting them yet, but the turtles are starting to look vicious. They're like,
This is where I wish I had a way to just explode, but I don't. So
the
that
60-foot
specter
cone
is.
thing was pretty good explosion.
Yeah, it was. Let's do that again. I'm going to end up taking an opportunity attack from Tangled Mustache, Scarred Right Leg, that Spectre, and Lightweight Zombie as I'm going to move to there.
All right, I'm just gonna grab this guy right here. Oh, oh, is a 17 hit? And the two
There it is.
zombies. I'm just kind of rolling these real quick. Slam. No. No. So no problem. They try, but they can't get through your armor or your dex. However you look at it.
First, let me make sure. See. Each creature. All right, so then I'm going to have to do this. Yeah, that'll work.
It's the same thing again?
Yep,
Uh,
exactly. Conjure Barrage. I throw up one piece and it becomes
you
a
got
whole
two
lot of
more you
people.
need to target. There you go.
Did it get him? All right.
Yeah, it looks like you got them all. Ooh, look at all them failures.
Much better damage this time.
Yeah, look at that. Nice. 20
Nice.
points.
I wasted a Spirit Guardians. That was great.
Sorry.
That's fine. That was awesome.
All right, so I'm gonna take out this other Spectre first.
Big mistake and giggle? Or bold. Bold mistake and giggle. Oh! Did you get him right in the gonads? If he had spectral gonads, that's where you would have hit him.
Okay.
And that's enough to send him to the afterlife.
Now I'm gonna look at the zombie and say, "You sure you want to do this?
He kind of
You're
puts
welcome to
his
leave."
hand down in front of his groin. He's like, "Rrr."
I'll point back to the swamp. You're welcome to leave.
He looks over to the swamp. Ugh. He's a little confused. Who's getting eaten?
Wait, I took damage? No. Who took damage?
It says Juku save wisdom 8 versus
Doesn't look
DC
like anybody took
17.
the damage.
Yeah, nobody took the
It
damage.
didn't apply to anything.
Okay. It just rolled it. uh,
It's
You
just
have
give
it on yourself. Save O Wisdom DC 17. Save damage 3d8.
yeah, that's supposed to be the aura effect, so that whenever I get near somebody, it applies that to them. That's why, like the Spectre and the others in the combat tracker have that effect on them.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about the zombie there, so I'm just going to Sacred Flame the guy down by Eleazar.
JJ? Oh,
Yeah.
come on. He's gonna be our comic relief. Aw. As you he's like he looks at the swamp and then he looks at Eleazar and he's like "Ugh." And it's his turn. He just starts staggering away from you, Eleazar. Like towards
I won't
Juku.
attack him
No.
if he leaves. He's not going toward the swamp
He just
though.
goes
But
running over to Clar. He's like he can't do anything. He had to dash to get there. What? Why is Clar taking the damage?
That's really
He
weird.
didn't take the damage. It just
Nobody took
rolled.
the damage. Yeah. I don't know why it's rolling every time. That's weird.
There's not even an effect on him to make him roll, so I don't understand. This zombie comes running right up to you. He looks like JJ from Good Times. Did we lose you and Gorgio?
Yeah, it's coming back in.
Oh. You gonna dagger this zombie?
I don't even know where we're at yet. Hang on, I'm still loading here.
This
If I'm
zombie.
up, yeah, if I'm up, then yeah, he's gonna
This
attack.
is zombie in your face. He comes running up.
Oh.
JJ from Good Times. You gonna psychic blade him in the face? Is that what you're gonna do? I'll roll it for you.
Yeah, yeah.
Melee. He's by himself. You don't have advantage, so but he doesn't have that many hit points anyway. So you hit him. See if that drops him. All right, and oh, he resisted death. So you want a bonus action? Try to
there you
stab
go.
him again.
Yeah, did you roll? You rolled the wrong die anyways on it, but yeah, yeah, he's back. Let me find
Oh,
my
go ahead.
thing.
What did I roll wrong?
Should have been a D6 or a D4, right?
I was using your psychic blades.
Yeah. The first one is a
Oh,
D6. The second's a D4.
well, you have your range at the top and then melee. So I thought range and then melee. So I just grabbed the bottom one. I did it backwards.
Okay, okay. And then he's gonna come up there.
And then you realize that Juku has the Spirit Guardian set, so they attack you. No, I'm kidding. He's joining in with
That didn't
Snow.
damage him. I don't know what's going on with that.
lightweight cravat is in it, and he's like, oh, he looks down. Everybody looks down at him. He doesn't take any damage. He kind of shrugs and he starts pounding on you. I guess. Oh,
He failed to save.
damn it! I should have rolled the hit before I died. It's still his turn though. He's like, avenge me, avenge me. Snow.
There's nobody left.
So there's no
Oh,
one
there's
left, as
nobody
you can
left.
see.
Snow looks around. She shrugs and she looks up at the DM, and the DM pushes the victory button. We knew it was going to be a
Juku.
victory. We just didn't. We just didn't know how long it was gonna
That was
take.
different.
A little swamp action. You like my little map I made? We could turn the water.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's very nice.
I'm gonna pick up my crossbow.
Oh yeah, you guys can gather up your half your ammunition and all that jazz.
So if he does that barrage of arrows, does that one piece of ammunition turn into like 100 so he can gather up
Yes.
50 of them?
I wish. No, it uses up that piece of ammunition.
Yeah, he uses up the one and leaves 49.
I like your thinking. No, but I was waiting for an opportunity to bust that out.
That was a good one. That worked out well.
Yeah.
I mean, they were underwater, and immune to arrows, so I just let you go with it, though. No, I'm kidding. They weren't like totally underwater. All right, so you guys are gonna keep traveling. Let's clean up this map. Let's take your tokens off of here. Let's take it away from you guys. I don't think you want that image anymore. But we'll go back to this map for you guys. The navigation map. And we're going to move you guys around towards the side of the swamp over here as you guys are moving around. It's later in the afternoon. Actually, it's getting pretty dark because in the afternoons the sun gets below and but it's not dark yet. And you guys are going to get another map here in a second as soon as I can get it. So you guys cut through the... What the heck is this? You gotta cut through the swamp area, right? And you're cutting around a wet area instead of um, heading south around the south side. And let me put you guys on another map because we got another encounter. I'm just dragging you guys over here one at a time. And Smedley was in the. It's not really as swampy here. If you guys wanted to switch up, but
I'll let Eleazar go back to the front if he likes.
He don't care. As long he's got his bug spray on, his bug repellent stuff that I have in my inventory.
you guys would have been able
And
to take a short rest. So let me go ahead and push a short rest to you guys too, because it's later in the afternoon. Let's see, a couple of you might want to burn a hit die or something if you wanted to.
just waiting for that undead Hydra.
It's your leftovers.
What are we having? That sounds good. I want some leftovers. What was that? Oh, party sheet. Oh.
Whenever my kids would say, I don't like leftovers, I'd tell them it's better than left unders.
All right, so as you guys are another little area you had to cut around, uh, Smedley, you're obviously the first one gonna notice it. Does anybody have any weapons of warning?
I do.
Ah, Smedley. So you're definitely the first one that suddenly
I'm
from
alert.
your
I
weapon
just
you
can't be.
hear.
I can't be surprised.
Warning.
So you guys aren't surprised by the jungle as it comes alive and tries to eat you, as we have another initiative. But before we're actually going to roll initiative, and then we're going to take a break. But I get to push this button twice. I'm going to push it now, and then when we come back from break. As you guys have a bunch of assassin vines want to eat you.
Did we get a map?
Oh, yeah, you can get another map.
Ah, there it is.
And that's it for now. We're going to take a 10-minute break. I'm going to start a timer, which I never did because uh, we had technical difficulties. So maybe I should start one. And then I'm going to set that for a 10-minute break. Snaz. Says it's already running, so it's hiding over here. Set that for 21. We'll do 40. We'll take a little bit longer break. So we got just over 12 minutes. So we'll be back in a few minutes. I'm going to put Pretzel on and the slideshow on, and we'll get back here and finish the second half. So we'll be right back. See you guys. All right. Let's play Homebrew.
Alrighty then.
All Alrighty then. We're gonna play some
Nope.
more D&D.
The boys. Righty then.
Alrighty then. Ooh, that was a nice little oyster. I had my neighbor before we started gaming brought me a piece of fish she fried up, so I had a little bit. Why is it just us two? What's going on?
Did you know that a noisy noise annoys an oyster?
A noisy noid. What?
A noisy noise annoys an oyster.
A noisy noise annoys an oyster.
Yep, it's one of my favorite tongue twisters ever.
I've got some Dr. Seuss ones that are motherfuckers. Through 3 cheese trees, 3 free fleas flew. Wow.
See,
There's so much. I have to pull it up. I can't remember it.
Yeah.
all right, let's take
You
a
should
look
name
here.
these vines Brutus and John Wilkes Booth, the dude who shot Archduke Ferdinand.
What?
Those are the only
What?
3 assassins I know.
The dude that shot him. We don't know his name. We just know the dude that shot him. Well, these things aren't like really like right. They're not like on the map. They got 20-foot reach, so they're like reaching through these trees out at you guys. And this one's gonna try to. As Smedley comes up, he hears warning, warning, and he looks around. And sure enough, he's not surprised by it as this thing tries to grab a hold of him.
Didn't we kill you once already?
Smedley says, "Get off of me! I have armor on." And it's his turn. So Smedley, you see this thing reaching out. You're probably slightly familiar with assassin vines, maybe? I don't know. You heard of them anyways.
Well, it just so happened
You guys like my pond
that
scum?
Mm-hmm.
it just so happens that one of my favorite enemies is plants.
Just hostile plants, though, right?
Is that why you're a vegetarian? Because you hate plants?
Die, potato, die.
That's why I only eat meat. I hate plants so much I won't even eat them. I get advantage on intelligence checks to call information about them, and advantage on survival checks to track them.
You think assassin vine #1 used to drive a Ford Pinto, but there was an accident and it blew up, so he doesn't drive it anymore.
Hopefully he got out alive so that I can kill him now.
Yeah, he's reaching for you. He's like, oops. Think if you stab them hard with stuff,
That's
it affects them.
exactly what I'm going to try. I'm going to stab at him with my sword of shortness.
Did you say a sword of shortness?
Yes.
It doesn't really reach when you try to stab with it. It's like, can't quite stab you. It's sword of shortness.
I'm having to stab up at it because all of a sudden I'm 3 inches shorter. And let's give him an offhand sword of shortness too. Hassan Chop.
Yeah, you would be up a little closer on it, just trying to stab at its like body.
Yeah, I
Trying to,
would be right up on it.
it's like there's a big root back there, big blob, and there's all these vines and stuff shooting out of it. You can see like two
That
more
was the one I was attacking.
blobs. Oh, the one below you. Oh, okay.
Yes, that was the one I was attacking. Yes.
He's kind of
So
down
I'm
in the
standing.
swamp a little.
So I'm
Yeah.
standing up to the knees. The water's kind of seeping into my boots.
All right, so this thing is reaching out and trying to grab at us, or is it shooting thorns, or what is it doing?
The one down
Don't know what these
below
things
is
look like.
looking menacing at you guys and getting stabbed by Smedley. Because it hasn't actually got to go yet. But number one is the one that tried to grab Smedley.
Oh, I
So
thought
it's
it was
just
that
reaching out
one.
with vines then?
Yeah, no,
I don't know
it's
these things. They have big mouths like
uh,
Seymour from Little Shop of Horrors, or
they like to drag you into them, yeah, and
okay. Morningstar is not the best
they
against
have
vines,
like
but
thorns on the vines too, and you see like green stuff gooping out of them, gooping.
Yeah, to
all
see
right.
a
So I'm
doctor.
going to take out my vial of acid because I can't think of a name of a weed killer right now, and I'm going to throw it at
Roundup,
this thing.
some Roundup,
There you go.
Agent Orange.
Agent Orange.
Napalm.
Yay, it hits. I was going to
That was
complain if it
sucking
didn't hit
a
a
miss
giant
for
vine.
200 gold. Curse splash. 5 points to the vine.
I have dropped my crossbow, so I am standing there, weaponless.
Well, Assassin Vine number 5 is going to use his entangling vines action. The Assassin Vine can animate normal vines and roots on the ground in a 15-foot square within 30 feet of it. So he's going to do it on Smedley and Eleazar. They turn
We're
the
not.
ground. Huh?
We're on the path. We don't have any vines or weeds.
Oh yeah, they turn these plants turn the ground into the area into difficult terrain. A creature in that area when the effect begins must succeed on a DC strength saving throw or be restrained by the so it's like entanglement basically they cast kind of. All right, so let me drop that on Eleazar. Oh, and Smedley. All right, so Eleazar, you are restrained.
It's his favorite enemy. That's why.
Yeah.
Thanks for the heads up there, Ranger.
Yep.
And I think it's just gonna stay there. It's not gonna move. It's got a 5 foot move. They can move though. That's kind of creepy about them. They can crawl into your campsite at night. Clar.
Daggers!
Ooh. I don't know. You got this thing in the eyeball somehow. Yeah, eyeball shot at it.
You son of a bitch. He didn't like that one. It was ugly. And then he's gonna kind of like come over here and bump Snow to try to push her into the water.
Yeah. Kind of leans against her.
Yeah.
Juku.
Juku's gonna stay right where he is, and for now, and he's gonna cast Guiding Bolt on number 12.
Oh yeah. See,
And miss.
pulls up a stick right in front of it. Snow.
Give me 2 seconds. I got lag going.
Lag.
All right. She is going to rage.
Clara got advantage in the chat.
What?
Yeah.
So what? That's a new one.
From New York.
Oh, she's trying to suck up. And come over there. Oh wait, let me roll her wild surge. Oh, tentacles. Cool. So she'll hit all three of them with
The same
tentacles.
thing again. More tentacles. There's like vines and tentacles and freaking roots and entanglements and.
Sad. This. Yeah, better than nothing. And then we'll start to waylay. We're gonna do this.
Does this thing did that thing have like an area that stays?
No, the tentacles. I think they just come out and
No, I'm talking
attacks.
about the entangling vines that it casts. 15-foot square within 30 feet. Yeah, so it would probably be like, you don't want to start your turn. Oops, stay over there. Like there.
Oh, okay. So then she'll start attacking.
Because these guys, I don't know what's square. Can't really. Let me turn the grid up a little bit. I didn't do that earlier. I didn't actually have it turned on. We'll put these guys.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, like that.
And that'll be it for her.
Number 12. Well, number 12 is going to try to grab snow. Oops. Snow does get grabbed. What does the mean?
I'm just saying if she
I'll
can
give you a second to
cutting words. Sorry, I don't play a bard variant ever. She'll use cutting words.
roll a d6. Roll a d6. Roll a d6.
So a 13 and her AC is 16.
I just do that. I still hit.
A 22. Oh, second. Oh, yeah. No, I'm just reading something else.
I'm glad you
I'm
did it.
stupid.
I'm glad
Sorry,
you didn't.
I'm half
You
asleep.
used cutting words properly because you didn't know. You just knew it was a hit.
Yeah, no, I'm half asleep. So
It's good.
Okay.
So it still constricts her. Which she's got some temporaries flowing. And that makes her grappled and restrained. And let's see, when does she take the... Until the grapple ends, the target is restrained and takes poison damage at the start of each of its turns. So there's the ongoing. And that is it. Oh, and it's her turn. Shit.
She's just going to attack.
So she took her poison damage. 28 poison damage. There's some sixes in there. She throws up its armor. It's like, I got plate mail. At least it's not just her.
Okay. That one looks deadish.
Oh, I think I gotta.
Go ahead and help.
Since you start your turn in the restrained area,
Oh,
a
do I have
creature
to
in the
make a
area
check?
when the effect begins must succeed restrained. A creature restrained by the player. Oh, never mind. The thing's not even. It's just one-time thing, I guess. It does it on whoever's in the area, and then that's who's affected. It doesn't keep the area
Ah.
going. So it's not quite like Entangle, but okay.
Well,
Let's do this so they're all like in squares. Slicing and dicing on these vines. Oh,
so what happens?
you just like get your weapon caught in like a palm frond again. You're like, yeah, shit. It like sticks in the palm frond for a second. That's it.
That's all I got.
All right, well, Juku is going to try and do the same thing on the same one. Guiding bolt. Okay, thank you. And so that hits. So we'll do that and that.
Dagger.
These things to get
Damn
some.
it. Like, I fucking hate swapping between two goddamn characters.
You gotta change the colors. Is the only thing that works for me.
Yeah.
And I suck at it too because I don't do it enough. I mean, how many games do I get to play in?
Exactly.
Fine.
Once a month on average. Oh,
Um.
that's not good.
Well, hang on. He's going to.
Does he have a taint? I'm just asking.
Well, first he's going to roll a d8, a 2. So, psionic power subblade homing strikes. I can make an attack roll with my blades and miss the target. You can roll 1 energy die and add the number roll to the attack.
Oh no, a fumble's a fumble, buddy. Sorry, you totally
Okay.
you totally don't want to waste that on a 2 either. So there's no bad effect for the fumbles. It's just flavor. You strained your taint. That's all.
Okay.
No, don't waste it on it. A 2 wouldn't do anything anyway. So
I don't lose it if it misses.
I'm going to slide on up, pulling out my Morning Star.
you kind of do slide a little bit. You got in that muck. You're like slippity slippy slippity slip. As this assassin finds grappling and oh wait, are you still restrained? You are still restrained. You can't move.
Okay, so then I won't move, and I will try to
Wait,
break free.
yeah. How do you wait? We got. Hold on. Let me see. Unstraining yourself. A creature restrained by the plants can use an action to make a DC strength check of 25. Wow. 25, really? No, it's only 13. You rolled a 25. Ha ha. Let me delete that.
Right, so I'm going to move up, and then I'm going to use my action surge to get in on the action and surge with it.
You going for number 1? Number 1.
Yes. John Wilkes Booth.
Another 25 to hit.
I'm gonna re-roll that. So let me heal him.
Why did you
I
say
have to
you're
take the
gonna
second one.
re-roll it? You should have said you're gonna roll it better. Then it would have. You would have. You would
Exactly.
have jinxed yourself.
There you go. Ooh, it's still a hit.
It's
Awesome.
14. They only got like they're not very.
It's a plant.
It's a plant, yeah.
There you
They're
go.
not. They don't really have a lot of
Charge.
armor on. They get bark. They get a little bark. All right, number 5's gonna try to get a hold of Smedley. He wants to have some Smedley lunch.
Yeah, but their bark is
Smedley on
bigger than a
toast.
bite.
Oh, Smedley got hit. This thing grabs a hold of Smedley. It's like pulls him in. Oh, as little damage as he could do.
Ow.
2 points. But does grapple you and
All right, I didn't have a hunter's mark on there, so well, it's gone anyways.
restrained you. And it's gonna at the start of your turn, it's gonna inject some poison in you.
That's not a lot of fun. Oh shit! It's
And
some
and it
serious poison.
and it's done. Number 1 is gonna try to do the same thing to Eleazar. He's like, oh, look, somebody brought me hot pockets.
No.
Hot pockets. Grabs a hold of him.
Wow.
And that's 10 points of damage. It pulls you towards him, and you are grappled and restrained. And he's gonna squeeze some love into you at the start of your turn. And number 12 is like
So is there a save against that?
on the what? The
Whatever just
poisoned?
happened to me? The ongoing poison and stuff? Am I able to prevent that from happening with a save?
Let's
Did I
see.
fail a save that I missed?
The target is grappled, and until the grapple ends, the target is restrained and takes
Okay. So there's no save. Cool. I'll
poison
just
damage at the start of each of his turns. Yeah, no, you don't.
okay, yeah.
As
'Cause
long
I
as
can
you.
re-roll a save. I just
No,
but
no, no,
okay,
no
cool.
love. No, no. You just get it. You just get ejected. You just get ejected.
Nice.
Oh, I guess I'm just gonna squeeze on her. Is that? It
Should
doesn't
be able
really.
to get more than one person, can it?
I don't think so.
No.
No, I can only constrict one target at a time. And I think it's just it doesn't say it can squeeze and do more damage. So I think it's just grapple and holding.
Holding for the poison.
Yeah, and holding for the poison, and I think it's just gonna kind of try to just kind of slither away a little bit.
Whispers, wait for it.
Yeah.
Wait for it.
Clar, you see, like all 3 of your friends are getting drug into the woods just by these assassin vines. They're getting entangled, and you see them getting injected by poison.
So Clawler looks around and says, fuck it. And he's going to activate his cape and fly away.
His who?
His wings, and he's going to fly
Oh,
away. No, he's not going to do
as snow comes falling down onto the ground, clunk.
Should remove her ongoing poison.
You think it will? Don't pass your turn.
No.
Don't pass your turn. Hold on. I got it. Okay.
And the grappled and restrained.
While I'm there, I
it.
was looking at it.
A 13 would hit the vine, right?
Yeah, they're 13. Yeah. Yep. snow falls
Sure.
out onto the ground like she was just ejected from a plant from the Body Snatchers. If you remember
Yeah.
that one, you're old.
Not as old as you are. So she's going to
Uh-uh.
go over
The Body
here.
Snatchers was creepy.
The
And
original or the 70s version?
The 70s version with what's his face from
Donald Sutherland.
yeah. There's a lot of stuff going on. I'm not really paying attention. I hope you guys are. Snow and Glar and
I'm not paying attention.
you just pushing buttons.
Oh, I'm not paying attention to Twitch, if that's what you're saying.
No, I wasn't paying attention to you.
Oh. Yeah, no. I'm paying attention. And I think that's all she can do.
These things got some hit points, don't they? 70,
Very
70
tanky.
76, yeah.
Do they get... I'll give Eleazar Bardic Inspiration.
Ooh.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, Smedley takes the poison damage, 25 points at the start of his round.
Ow!
She's still D6, isn't she? For Bardic Inspiration?
I guess. She's a level 4 bard, so yeah.
Okay.
Smedley, this thing's got you grappled and restrained, is injecting its poison juice all into you.
All right. Try to break free. Something.
So
What does it take to break?
strength, athletics.
Oh, I can't use acrobatics.
I think it says it's strength straight up. An 11? Oh, you can't. Let's see.
Medley's not very strong.
A creature restrained by the plants can use an action and make a DC 13 strength athletics check. Yeah. Yeah, it's brute force you have to get out.
Yep.
No,
Brute,
you can't
brute
do it.
force is
You're like,
something Smedley doesn't have a lot of.
assassin. Oh, well, it's too gonna kind of just take you back here a little bit. Eleazar taking 24 points of poison damage at the start of his turn as this thing's ejection into him.
All right. I've got to break free.
You think he's gonna start calling you George?
Wrong button. Hold on. Ignore that. There you go. Second one.
The second one, well, either one of them would have worked as far as the value of the dice goes. So let's get the old grappled off of you, and the restrained off you, and the poison off of you. As you have successfully gotten out.
Nice. And I'm just going to slide on up. I don't want him to get too far ahead of me in case once I kill this one, maybe I can rescue him next turn. So I'll move up a little bit.
But get back here. As Assassin Vine number one's like, wait, it dropped you. I want to pick you back up. I want to pick you back up. It was like a potato chip. Yeah. He grabs hold of you again, squeezes some blood out of you, and
I forgot second wind. Where am I? There I am.
grapples and restrains you, and gives you some more ongoing at the start of your turn, which could be bad. And continues moving with you. Well, he moves anyways. Juku.
And let's get up a little.
I would have drawn a little bit more map to the north if I would have known they would have taken off running with you guys.
move up to there. So I am going to bonus action throw down my spiritual weapon and attack that guy with it. Oh, come on.
Bounces off of his tree trunk.
And then Sacred Flame as my action.
Ooh, 15 points, not bad. It's critically
Not
wounded.
bad.
The one that's got a hold of Smedley. Smedley not looking very good. Critical as poison is injected into him at the start of his turn.
Ugh.
Are you going to try to break
Wow.
out?
Yeah, and this time I'm going to use my inspiration.
There you go. Advantage on a athletics check. Oh, that time you succeeded both without advantage. You would have done it, and you're no longer grappled or restrained or
Barely
taking
alive.
ongoing. And yeah, barely breathing as this poison is starting to make you see monkeys in the trees laughing at you.
Named Clyde.
And so they're not throwing poo, are they?
No, not yet. You don't think they're throwing poo, but you do hear a little bit of music though. You're not sure what it is. You listen closely. Oh, sorry.
Caller looks around excited.
No, only those that have been injected by the poison twice can hear the monkey song. Anything else, Smedley?
Oh, I thought I already. It took my action to break free, did it not?
Yeah, that's action. You had a bonus action. You could heal yourself,
Oh.
or I don't
No, my healing isn't a bonus action.
know. Snow's doing some schmacky schmack. Slashy damage with a great axe. That's a hit. Ooh, another hit. Some more great axe love on it. She kills it. So it drops Smedley onto the ground.
Nice.
And she'll
I guess technically he was already off the spit on the ground.
yeah, and then she'll go over to the other one, and that's it.
She grabs a hold of Smedley's leg. Let him go! He's my friend. It's like, I'm gonna go this way. I don't know. It doesn't want to provoke, so it just looks at
Smart guy.
Eleazar and says, "You're up next, anyways." And
Let's see, that's a smart plant.
wait, are you not grappled by it? Yeah, how smart is this plant? Let's see. Attributes. Yeah, it's trying to go away. So yeah, you can take your attack opportunity on it. Snow, if you want.
Yeah, she's going to.
Snow's like, hell yeah. I'll chop it another time with my axe. It's just trying to take its food and go over here in the corner and eat. As it passes its turn, it's like, yeah, I'm going to inject some more poison. And you see Eleazar's like, oh, is this number 2? Is this the second time Eleazar's been injected by the poison?
Yes, second
Oh,
time.
oh, so he hears this in
So
the.
I'm immune to it
in,
now, right?
you hear that music though? You see the monkeys now.
All right, so I'm going to
There may be a.
check my. I do have one. All right, so I'm going to drink a vial of antitoxin. Oh, on saving throws. Well, that doesn't work. Never mind. The one time I'm getting poisoned, I can't use it. All right, so I'm going to just break out
The
then.
one time that you ever thought of using antitoxin, it doesn't work on that type of poison. It figures.
I'm going to rip out of it.
Yes, you're like, get me out. The only saving grace is your strength.
I'm going to
So,
use my bonus action first to break some wind. And then I'm going to move back. $25. Catch my breath for a moment. Actually, no, I'm sorry. I cannot. I am back where I was. I did break wind, and then I've just got my morning
yeah.
star, and
That's
I'm
a
ready to
yeah.
kill
You
it.
can't dash. Okay, Clark. Does it sound like Apocalypse Now? Da 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 da.
Yeah.
Did you come
Yes.
flying in? Are you flying still?
No, he was never playing.
Oh, I thought you activated your.
No, it was Witness Furnace. But he does hum the song.
Ooh, Assassin Vine's like, I've never had chicken before.
Then he's going to back up.
Wait.
Right behind Snow.
Juku's already targeted him.
Yep, Juku's gonna move just to get a cleaner shot. I'm gonna use my inspiration for advantage, and I'm gonna upcast Guiding Bolt
Ooh.
because I'm tired of this thing.
Ooh, and it's a crit. Nice.
Okay, take that.
Oh, that's a lot of dice.
Level 4 Guiding Bolt crit.
It's like this is like I'm melting. All
Laser
these
beam.
vines are like, as that thing just.
That would have killed me straight up from full health.
It's what 67?
That would have dropped me to 0. One
And
shot.
Claw too.
Yeah. Some assassin vines, huh? What do you guys want to go in the pond and see if there's any treasure?
Let's push the cat in.
Push the cat in. While you're in there, will you go swim down? See if there's any loot.
Going in there.
Juku would look.
Juku,
He's
he
not
would
afraid
like
of water.
put his little rubber swimming cap on, like
Yeah.
snap, and then jump in the water.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's see. I think there's a percentage chance. And I'll let you roll it. 45% and under, you find some loot.
Nice.
44?
How's it
44? Nice. Well, you find a potion of greater healing.
Nice.
That's pretty nice. And
What time of day is it by now?
it's late. It's like 4 or 5 at night. And like 80 gold worth of just like miscellaneous crapola.
Nice.
So let me throw the party sheet. I don't know if you want the potion of greater healing potion in there or not, but definitely the 80 gold pieces worth of stuff. So Juku comes like old pouches and like bracelets and miscellaneous stuff. He starts like throwing it up onto the shoreline there, and you guys start gathering it up, and And in your 26,000 gold pieces in the party, you split up the 80 gold pieces.
So speaking of throwing up, I'm going to try to expunge some of this from my system.
Can you identify that potion?
Oh. Ideal.
Sit down, drink some water, try to recuperate a little bit.
Oh, you get a short rest? Yeah.
You think Smedley and I can get a little bit of healing from somebody?
I've got some healing.
I
It is pretty late.
Yes. Let's start off with Sir Smedley.
Nice.
I'm gonna burn some hit die. And I've got some healing to throw.
She has a
around,
song
too.
of rest too.
If she uses it.
If she uses it, why? She's just gonna be.
Yeah, she'll use it.
She gonna
I don't
be
know how it
emo
works, but
tonight or something? I'm not using it.
don't know how it works, but she's going to use it.
I think it just gives
It's a
everybody
1d6.
another D6. Yeah, just roll a D6. I think.
If you use
There you
a
go.
hit die. Nice.
Look at all those sixes.
So let's just not get in a fight overnight.
Thank you. Stand up.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Grab some leaves. Get that taste out of my mouth and go pick up my crossbow.
Does Juku think any part of that assassin vine is edible?
Smedley
Nice
might
leafy
know.
lettuce.
Why is he hungry or something?
They are poisonous. So
For some reason, I would imagine it's like artichoke. I don't know. You got to know how to cook it.
Can I have a nature check to know if any part of it is edible or harvestable?
yeah, they're Smedley's
They're
Yeah,
they're
no.
my
favorite
favorite enemies, so
Yeah,
enema. So
I get advantage.
If Smedley, if you want to go harvest the edible part of the assassin vine, you're all about it. He comes back with like the delicate part of it. It's like the what's the long white
tuber.
hearts of palm. It's like the heart of palm he comes back with.
The heart of poison vine.
I don't know what you look. I mean, are you just trying to make a nice
Just
meal
being
for
stupid.
everybody, or
No,
No,
just for myself and being a
Juku
troll.
was curious about it. I just want to point out to him which parts he's gonna want.
oh yeah, you guys get good education on. You think you can write a book now? Maybe educate Martha Stewart on the assassin vine delicacies. It's like 5 in the evening when you guys get done with your short rest. Do you guys want to like stay here?
Set up a camp.
I think it's very assassin viney and like
Yeah, I'd rather not.
maybe down the
Well, wouldn't they?
find a
I mean,
better
you would
place.
know because you're the ranger, but wouldn't the assassin vine have killed most of the other dangerous carnivores in the immediate area?
No, I think the carnivores would be smart enough to stay away from here.
There may be more
Exactly.
assassin vines that have
That's
split, and they
just my point.
But
are
but
too slow to come
the
back.
So this
same
should be
point.
safe.
Yes, I don't think other predators come around here because they know the assassin vines are here. But the things do move, so they don't have a set territory. They creep.
They're creeper assassin vines. They should be like the ones in Minecraft and they just blow up, right? That'd be kind of cool. That'd be
That's
kind
not
of cool.
cool.
It's like take out a whole freaking 15-foot cube. Boom! All your shit gets dumped out onto the ground and you get teleported freaking all the way back to Port Nenzaro and you have to make your way back to get all your gear. That would suck, right? It's a Minecraft D&D. All right,
Nice.
I'm gonna take you guys off of this map. Take that map away from you guys, and you guys are gonna move a little bit. Is that what I understand, or are you gonna? Yeah.
Yeah, move just a little bit. Find a secure place to camp.
All right, give me a survival roll. Whoever's the master survivalist.
Let me try
I
that.
think it's going to be with advantage since you got a couple of people that are well liked in the jungle.
I've got a +9. What does you got?
+6, but
Smedley
advantage.
busted a. Yeah, there's not a problem. You guys, there's a couple of spots that you guys had to like, you like dodge some undead, that you didn't really want to deal with, and move around difficult areas in the swamp. So things are a little slower going than you thought. Um, so you end up traveling maybe an extra hour into the evening, but you find a fallen over a big tree, and its canopy is caught up on a edge of a huge rock, and underneath of it is like its own little tiki hut kind of thing. The even the tree is still kind of green, so it's a nice little secure place to camp for the evening. With the 27, I think it came with cable. It's like furnished. There's like a little fridge in there. It's got like
Got air
Twinkies.
conditioning.
It's got
Nice.
Twinkies and stuff in it. It's like nice and air conditioned. It's even got a bunch of sage that grew there wild, and the mosquitoes don't come around. It,
Nice.
a 27 on the survival. What do you want, right? And you guys don't have any encounters because I rolled those already. So, you guys actually get a long rest.
Yay. Did you forget to say that we leveled up?
No, I didn't. I did on Tuesday's game though. Let you guys settle in on your long rest for a second. So you guys are you start making your way into what kind of looks like a point towards the edge of this swamp, and in the morning, probably about 10 or 11. Let's do the calendar so we don't forget. That's gonna put you guys Firefinger. That's the wrong date. That was way time ago. Um, the 30th, and it's gonna be. We'll just call it 11 a.m. As you guys like start down this clearing, right? That's like no trees, very little shrubs and stuff out on this point, right? That into the swamp. And way out in the swamp through the mist and the fog, you can see the tips of maybe some kind of structure out there, right? Like you can make out a little bit of stone or something out in the swamp. But as you start to get closer to the edge of the swamp, you see that there's. At first, you thought it's a person standing at the edge, but then you realize they're not moving, and they're kind of a little bit bigger than normal, and you realize it's a statue that's out on the point. It looks like the statue is facing away from you, like it's facing into the swamp, or Actually, it might be facing that structure that's out there in the swamp. As you guys start approaching this statue, the statue doesn't look like it's been taken care of. It's overgrown with weeds and roots and stuff. As you guys start to get close to it, you know you're within like 100 feet or so of it.
Can we tell what it is from here? Or is
You
it
can
still
tell
too
it's
small?
the humanoid statue that's maybe
Okay.
like 7 or 8 feet tall, and you're looking at its back.
When we get within 60 feet of it, I want to know if it's an undead or not.
Um, you just where
With my
there's
eyes of the grave.
60 feet.
Or am I able to get within 60 feet?
Yeah. No, I'm just thinking. Yeah, no, it does not detect undead.
Okay.
Or does your eyes of the gray? No, it's not fiends or anything either. It's just undead.
Just undead. Presence of undead.
Undead have presents?
Yep.
I've never gotten a present before.
You never got a present from Santa Claus?
Because you're on the naughty list.
How do you
Zombie
think
Santa.
he
From the
comes?
undead.
He's a specter. How do you think he gets down your chimney?
There you go. So undead presents. All right.
So what are you guys doing? We're a little theater of the mind here. I didn't do a
Heading up
map
to the
for this.
statue.
So everybody give me a perception check. Wait, I can push it. Hold on. I got it right. No, not persuasion. Perception. That one.
Can I give you a perception debit card?
As long as it's
Oh, shit.
a
There we go.
MasterCard. Well, that's a lot of good perceptions. So you guys see that there is a pile of like trinkets and stuff around the bottom of the statue. Like it's somebody's left some stuff here. Okay, the statue. I'm sorry.
It looks to be
Once
like
you get
some
up
sort of
to it,
shrine, guys.
it's 10 foot tall and it's overgrown with vines. It looks like a person. I mean, you gotta. I mean, if you want to like uncover it and explore it, then
So I'll sort of pause and wait and see what these two nature freaks are going to do. Otherwise, I'm going to keep going. I don't care. It's not my deity.
Is it anything related to Ubtao?
it might be. You're not sure. It's pretty covered up with some weeds and stuff.
Well, clear away the weeds.
You like start tugging on the weeds and stuff. And yes, this is a statue of Ubtao in his kingly appearance, like with the crown and stuff on. And you can also see on his stomach there is a maze.
Well, I'm gonna clean it off really well.
Like get all the vines and stuff off of him.
Mm-hmm.
It only takes you a few minutes, like 10 minutes or so to. I mean, are you guys helping? I'm assuming, or are you just gonna watch Juku like
I'll help.
Get his
I'm going
machete?
to.
Call
I'm
her
gonna-
watch.
Yeah, and
I'm gonna use my magic item, the cleansing stone, and cleanse this statue of all dirt and grime and
Starts rubbing his butt with a big bowling ball. Isn't it like it's
pumice.
it's
stone.
like a 12-inch sphere, right? It's like two-handed,
Well,
like
Yeah, you can use an
it's like a
action to
bowling
activate
ball.
it. Yeah, use an action to activate it, and it's like the cantrip that prestidigitation.
nice.
All right, so you get this thing cleaned up. Give me a intelligence check. All right, so you can tell that the maze on Ooptow's stomach is actually a you can trace a path through the labyrinth,
And I will do so.
and when you do so, you have a spell called Find the Path cast on you.
Nice.
Oh no, it's actually a charm. You have been bestowed with the power to cast Find the Path spell as an action. No components required by tracing the same path with your finger as you saw on the statue. So you got to remember the path. 3 left, 4 rights, whatever. But Juku's good at that kind of stuff. So
Yeah, I'm used to it.
does that give that to you?
As adventuring gear, yeah, cool. Is there a limitation on the number of times, or?
Let's see. Once the statue has granted the benefit, it can't do it again until the next dawn. So
No,
it's
but
just a
the
one-time charm.
person. So the charm can be used once only, is what he's saying.
Yeah. If you
Okay.
want to use it again, then he has to bestow it again to you next dawn.
Got it.
But he can do other people if you have them trace the path. Takes a little while though. And the treasure is mostly just a bunch of useless like bone like necklaces and stuff. Some cool trinkets if anyone wants a cool bone trinket, you can be creative with it, but nothing really of any value except for a bottle of poison.
A bottle.
A bottle. It's a bottle of serpent venom. It's from a poisonous snake or a serpent, and it does extra 3d6 poison damage. Or you can sell it. It's up to you guys. But I'm gonna throw that in the party sheet or fight over it. I think Clar is the one that really likes to use the poison.
Yeah.
But
Can he
he
on
already
his
does.
psychic blades?
No, not on the psychic blades. He can't.
No.
Well, I guess I mean you
Can he
can't
hold it
really.
in his mouth and spit it?
Sure.
There are ways to get creative. But I mean, other than this is the placement of this statue seems kind of odd. That's about it.
So speaking of placement, where is it? I mean, is there a ziggurat behind it, or just in the middle of the swamp?
Well, if you're still looking at the navigation map, it's like right. It's like right where I'm pointing, like right at the edge of the swamp, like looking out into the swamp at something there's a structure out there in the middle of the swamp.
So I could find the path to get to the structure.
It's pretty
Can't we?
clear where it's at.
We can see it.
Right there.
It's right
It's
there.
right there.
Spell smacks you in the back
It's
of the
just
head. Open your
in the
eyes.
swamp though. It's like out in the swamp. And you guys are like,
So I'm gonna look around the base of the statue. Is there any kind of, secret
give us a
door or trap
freaking
door or
bridge
anything?
button. Give us a bridge button. Come
Yeah,
on.
lever.
No, there doesn't appear to be any.
Hey, there's a thing sticking out up there.
Even
Yank on it. See what
any
happens.
detect magic around isn't gonna reveal anything.
Well, we
Okay.
can always build a raft. I've
We
got
build it, they
something
will come.
else I can try.
Are we talking a lake? Or is it just regular swamp like you've been traveling through the whole time?
No, this is like the mucky deep part of the swamp. Like there's a whole palace that's sunk into the swamp out in the middle, and that's what you guys are looking at.
I want to do that. Primeval awareness. I'll expend a spell slot and concentrate for a minute. I can sense whether the following types of creatures are within a mile of you, or 6 in my favorite terrain, which we are not. Aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fey, fiends, and undead. It doesn't reveal their location or number, just whether or not they are present.
What? How far?
Out to a mile.
Undead. I mean,
Oh,
ding 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 ding
undead
ding
was
ding 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 ding
un,
ding ding
undead
ding 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 ding.
undead was given. We know that. I'm looking for the others. I would have
Uh,
been disturbed if we didn't find undead. Then
yeah.
I'd know something was really wrong.
You don't think that the radar is picking up anything other than undead? You're not sure though. There's a lot of dings going on with all this undead. You're like, I can't handle how much undead there is. Like the swamp is just full of undead.
The water is undead, people.
Pretty much, yeah.
Well,
I mean,
can we build a
like,
raft?
does there? Give me a like primeval awareness roll. I don't know. Can you? It doesn't tell you the strength of anything, but
Nope. All it tells me is whether or not
it's
they
just spell
exist.
slot. What's your spell casting intelligence?
Wisdom.
Roll. Give me a wisdom check. Yeah, the strength coming from whatever that structure is most of where the undead is coming from.
I say we pull back and nuke it from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
It doesn't look like it's moving. You don't see any turtles.
Dead things that way.
Why is Ubtao facing it?
Maybe it once belonged to him, but has since been corrupted.
Well,
So does it look like
you know who
the
Rosnissi is, and Rosnissi was a Bare, and the Bare they did worship Uptao, so
Yeah.
does it look like any part of Uktao can move, like the arms or the
no.
head or the statue itself
Mm-mm.
twists?
No, I don't think the statue has anything to do with the palace other than at one time this might have been a better looking view. This whole area
All right.
might have been much prettier than it is currently. Like an evil undead sunken swamp with a Rosnissi's palace in the middle of it. It might have been a prettier scene at one time.
Clara, you want to fly out there and do an overhead view while we're building this raft?
I guess.
Clark flies out there. He's like,
yeah,
he's like,
yeah, you fly.
caw, 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 caw. All right, so he's gonna come back and he's got a little map drawn on his little. I don't know what he draws on. Some old
Did you see
underwear.
any undead hydras or black dragons or anything while he was out there?
Nope.
What is Hydra?
Somebody spray painted a sign on the underneath the swamp. It says Rosnissi's old palace. So he's pretty sure you're at the right place. So this is about I don't know 400 yards offshore. So it's not like it's way out there, but 400 yards in a swamp is slow going. And all the green area is at least 6 to 8 feet deep of muck. But when you get out closer to the keep, you can see that there's areas sticking up out of the water. like some of the towers and stuff. You guys, you see the turtles and stuff underneath
Yeah.
when you zoom in.
Very cool.
How close do you get to it, Clark?
Since he's flying, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know, 20, 30 feet, maybe?
Oh, you do a flyby, like a buzz over.
Yeah. Nothing too crazy.
There's definitely like a cold feeling you get when you get close to the place, like like necrotic cold. You know what I mean? Like sapping your soul, kind of cold.
Yeah. Um, yeah, and Color will GTFO.
I didn't realize he had a soul.
Wow.
He's taken other people's souls, so he knows kind of that feeling.
Ah.
So I guess Clara comes back and shows you the map. I, I don't know. It's apparent you guys probably need to get out there somehow.
His
And most of
rudely
the thing
drawn
is
map.
underwater, so which Juku can hold his breath for an hour, so he's not too concerned. What about the rest
Yeah,
of you?
but if
You got
it's full of
We don't care, but Snow apparently is going into the whole I don't like water thing.
Uh-huh.
We can
Like
the
guys,
A-team,
like I don't like water.
make
Like,
an
oh my
A-teamer,
god.
do like the guy on A-team and just knock her out and then
PA
drag her to the
Baracus.
water. Yeah, brackets. BA brackets and drag her
I pity the fool
through
did
there.
not cook. They drug him and put him on the plane. Here, have some cookies, Snow. They're special cookies. Don't worry, they might taste a little medicinal, but they're good. They're good. They're oatmeal. So, you guys came all the way out knowing this palace was in the middle of a swamp, and you're here looking at it in the middle of a swamp and scratching your butts. Are you guys going to build a raft? Is that the plan?
Yeah, that's what Smedley said. So
That was
we're
my
just looking
idea. Yes.
for logs,
How
some
long do you
snakes, tie them together.
guys? What time is it? It's 10 in the morning or 11 in the morning. I mean, I would think the three or four of you could put together a raft to hold all of you guys. So like a big, like a nice raft, like a big log raft. It would take you the bulk of a day when you guys agree to get lashing, get logs cut, get it all lugged out, get it all lashed together, and then get some poles and stuff and pull your way out there. So is this
Yeah.
something you guys are okay doing like towards the end of the evening, or do you guys want to like a fresh go out in the morning and camp here?
well, we can spend a full day making the raft
That's what
and
I'm
then
saying.
go
You
out the
could go
next
out
day.
there this evening towards the end of the night out there, or do you guys want to camp here at the edge of the swamp and do it in the morning and we'll have another. Now, there is a 3 times more likely to have a random encounter in this area than the rest of the jungle. So, the chances that you're going to have a random encounter tonight is pretty good. But you guys are freshed up anyways, right? So what do you guys think? Camp or do it tonight?
No, let's go ahead and head
Camp.
out. I say we head on out and get there. At least we'll have some ruins and some walls around us.
It's underwater walls.
I did tell you that the concentration of undead was all right there. I did mention that. Chances are we're not going to get any rest once we get in there.
Under there, remember it is underwater. So
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, but that doesn't really make a difference whether we rest now or rest later. We're all fully rested right now anyway.
True.
Right.
Let's do it then.
the only difference it would make would be light,
Yeah.
but it's going to be dark out
Soon as we
down
get-
there anyway. So.
Exactly. As soon
Well,
as we
I'm
get
the only
underwater-
one here without dark vision, and I have the spell.
So, are you guys casting breathing water, or do you just stay on the raft, or what?
I'm gonna build the raft.
Well, let's
I
see.
cannot breathe the water, but hold on.
Let's try the old raft for the old search. Oh, I have a
I
raft. Look at that. Boop.
I'm getting the feeling we're gonna have to come back with potions of water breathing.
I have one. One.
I'm good. I've had this since the day I started. Never really used it.
Nice. I can hold my breath, but that limits my ability to cast spells and whatnot.
Look at you guys on a raft.
Nice.
Actually,
I'll sell you this necklace. Allows you to breathe normally in any environment.
I
So you
have
would then be able to cast spells.
2 potions of water breathing.
Good
One
work.
in my backpack and one in my
How much you want
pouch.
for it?
It does require attunement, though. Do you have a
Uh,
free slot?
If we schlit, and do you have an hour?
Let's see.
I guess
Yeah,
you
I
guys
have a-
building a
I have a
raft the
free
whole day
slot.
before you would have had this discussion. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I have a free slot.
He has a free slot.
Are you having to free up a slot? Is there anything you want to trade for it?
I have a medallion of thoughts that I've never really used.
Yeah, exactly.
It's sitting there because I don't have anything else that requires attunement.
I'm still salty about that. That and Aquan from that damn. We were fighting mind flayers and a water campaign, and we never used the medallion of thought. We never used Aquan. Yes, I'm still salty. All right, party sheet. Here we go.
So the random luck of rolls sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, it was useless against mind flayers. Didn't do what I thought it would do. Anyway, so yeah, I'll trade you that then. I'm just pulling up the party sheet to drop it in.
All right. You want the
'Cause
medallion of thoughts?
I really like this and I really want it, but obviously it's gonna do you a lot better. Yes, I'll take it. I'll take the medallion of thoughts. May as well. I don't have anything else. So now I can't breathe. I do have 1 potion of water breathing though,
I actually have 2.
and that lasts for
Like an hour?
an hour.
It does. I'll put one of them
So
in
you
the
guys
party sheet.
get all
And
your stuff spread out on the
14.
beach, and you get all your potions all spread out. You got your raft all built and lashed together. Um, I think the best thing to do is start this next week or next session. What do you guys think?
Sure.
Yeah.
But as you guys get on the little raft and start to row out there, you get this like negative feeling come over you guys as you get close to this keep, and you can see down under the water these enormous turtles that carried this palace around. This thing was mobile, right? And it has sunken to just the tops of the towers are sticking up out of the water, and you can see like this green like oozy kind of form kind of rise up from the bottom of this palace as you guys approach, and you can feel the negative energy coming off of it as that's where we're gonna stop, as this huge creature doesn't necessarily look totally like the token, but necrotic ooze, necrotic
Necrotic
smegma, yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, so and we're gonna roll initiative next session. That's in 2 weeks. 2 weeks from now. But next tomorrow night, I will be DMing uh the what what's the name of that one?
Stormlord's Wrath.
Yeah, Stormlord's Wrath over on Rob's channel. Let me put his link in there. There's his stuff. If you want to catch me DMing over there, it's at 9 Eastern. I'll be DMing for 3 hours. That's fun. A couple of these guys are over there. And then on Sunday, All Things Fantasy Grounds, we're going to just talk about bullshit. If you got any questions or anything about Fantasy Grounds or an extension or anything that Maticuri does or Sven does or that I have made, that's how it works. And then Tuesday, Waterdeep Dragon Heist. No, Waterdeep Under Siege, not Dragon Heist. I am using some of the Dragon Heist stuff, but just for the maps. That's at 8. And then next Friday is Empire of the Ghouls, right? I saw.
Yep.
Is it the Friday after that, or the session after that we got to skip again, right? Because Robin
Do
and
we?
Faltrix are going.
Oh, right.
It's coming
Double
up.
check that.
But anyways, that's it. We're gonna see if there's anybody to go raid. Where's the raid button? Who's out there? 20 Sides is doing tabletop. Uh, you know who we're gonna go raid this time? We're just gonna do it. We're gonna go raid the old Martian cat.
She's getting ready to end her
Nice.
stream right now.
Oh, we're
Don't
raiding
do
real
it.
fast. Can we do it? Can we do it?
Okay, yeah, you can do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Did it work? Wait, it didn't work. Oh, I hit the button. Oh no, it says you are already rating her. Oh, I'm already rating her, I guess.
Yeah,
What happened? It didn't do a
it's
countdown.
doing weird shit.
Doesn't
Oh, we're unable
seem that
to
way.
raise. She must have it blocked or something, maybe.
Um,
Or
Just
she's
you.
shut off.
are you follow her channel, right? I know you do.
Yeah, we already rated her or something, but anyways,
Yeah.
uh,
Anyways, she's off now. She
she's
just
gone. That's probably why. She's probably ending as I was trying to
yes.
get in.
Oh, that's because she had a raid command going. She already had a raid command going, so that's probably why it bounced yours.
Well, guess who we're gonna raid? We're gonna raid the outro button and say goodnight to everybody. See you guys.
Good night,
Thanks for
everybody.
watching. Thanks for hanging, everybody in chat. All you guys lurking out there. You guys have a good weekend. We'll see you guys later.
Later.